report Medicare agent misconduct? Take 1.
Hi, I'm Sylvia Gordon with Gordon Marketing. If you are a consumer, a Medicare beneficiary, and you feel that your agent has not done right by you, how do you complain? How do you get it known? How do you get it rectified? So typically what you want to do is call your Department of Insurance. Now, if you're good with the computer, you can go online, but you cannot complain anonymously. That's the one thing they say, you know, I really like the guy, but he screwed me up, or I like his mom, or I went to school with his uncle and I want to do it. Can't do it anonymously. You have to go on the record. They'll typically want it in writing and they want you to sign it. So write it up. If you need somebody to help you, write it up, sign it and date it with specifics of what went wrong. Typically another insurance agent is more than happy to help you get this done. So you can send it to the Department of Insurance. They will send the allegation to the insurance agent and give him or her a chance to respond. What I found a lot of times is the consumer, that you feel like your agent is an idiot or that he did something wrong, but he didn't do anything wrong. You're really just frustrated with the process, with the Medicare process, with the government regulations, that web that he has no control over. I've seen people that have filed complaints against their insurance agent because they could not get their ID card with their name printed correctly. They're like, you know, this guy is absolutely ridiculous. He's incompetent. I've asked him 5 times to get my ID card with my name, Sylvia A. Gordon, and he cannot get my middle initial on there. And there's a lot of Sylvia Gordons. You know, the guy is all he can do is give it to the insurance company. He's a little cog in a big machine. The insurance company is the one that has to put it in their computer. They're the ones that have to generate the new card. They're the ones that have to mail it to you. It's not his fault. So a lot of times you're mad at your agent and your agent's just awesome. He's great. He's doing the best he can as a cog in this big machine known as Aetna or Cigna or Humana or whoever they are. I personally had a problem this year with one of my clients. She moved from California to New Mexico. Took her application, she never got it. She never got her policy. She called me back. I said, it's unusual, but let me call them. And they'll go like, oh, right, dang it, we have her wrong address. We mailed it to California. I'm like, okay, the application clearly states New Mexico. Go ahead and try again. We'll do it. And they did it again to California. Okay, now she's getting really mad. Now she's, you know, she thinks I'm an idiot. So I said, hey, I'm really sorry. This is a great company. They're reputable. Literally, I've never had problems like this before, but, you know, can't deny we're having problems. I will call them a 3rd time and do it a 3rd time. Do you think it came to her the 3rd time? No. And this is where I bring my prop out. I'm not going to use the vulgar term to describe how I feel the insurance company was treating me. They screwed me. Because I did nothing wrong. Now she's ready to get a new insurance agent because 3 times we can't get her policy mailed to her. Nothing to do with me. I did everything I could prove to her. I could show her my emails. I can show her my call log. It's just, you know, it's the world. It's the big bureaucracy known as the world. So just because you're mad at your agent, it actually might not be his fault. Now, if your agent is a high pressure agent, those guys we want out of the industry. The guys that put their foot in the door and make themselves come in and they won't leave until you buy something. There's some of those guys in the industry still. We need them out. So if you have been high pressure sold, if you have been pressured to buy something you do not want to buy, that you did not feel comfortable with, he just did not conduct himself in a correct manner, please complain about those guys. Let your state Department of Insurance know so that it'll go back to his manager, to that company. We need those people out of the industry. This is a service industry. We need to take care of you and we want to weed out the bad apples. Like every industry, we have some. By and large, most of our people are fantastic. Insurance agents are, after all, one of the only professions that will still come to your house, spend their gas and their time to sit across the table from you, and there's no guarantee that they will ever get paid. They give free advice. Not many people do that. So cut them some slack sometimes. But if they don't deserve the slack, there are some people, they refuse to give you a business card. They don't give you a business card. So you can't call them back. So you can't complain. You know? If he doesn't give you a business card, he better be out of business cards. That's legit, it happens. And he better be willing to write down his name and cell phone and his address and everything for you. I did have somebody complain against an agent because he didn't have a business card. But he wrote everything down. He said, you know, I'm literally out of business cards. It takes 2 weeks to get the new cards and they're on order. There are some cases every year of people that do more egregious violations, but by and large, most insurance agents, they're doing a really good job in a very hard environment with constantly changing legislation. And if they're a good agent, they represent a lot of companies, maybe a dozen or more different companies. I'm not telling you not to complain. I'm telling you if you have a legitimate complaint, you have to do it on the record, do it in writing, and they will have a chance to respond, and then it'll go up to that carrier. It might go out of the state and up to the government too. So I hope you don't have problems with your agent. If you do, we'd be happy to help you here at Gordon Marketing. Give us a call.